trading session should you be trading? Now, even though brokers promote this idea that the FX market is open 24 hours, it doesn't mean that you should be trading at any time, any odd time, even though people are like, trade according to your schedule and according to your lifestyle. That's not necessarily the case. Firstly, because in certain sessions the spreads are much higher. So here, obviously, here in Africa, that would be around from 11 p.m. to about 1 a.m. Sometimes it's 11 p.m. Yeah, around 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. The spreads are very, very high. So obviously, you wouldn't want to be trading in those sessions, and that's usually the Asian session. Um, so before we get into the charts, usually the Asian session, you want to avoid it because a lot of the times price just consolidates and it ranges within that section. And end of that section, first of all, high spreads during the Asian session. After high spreads, there's consolidation and you'll be trapped for hours. It's possible your trade could be trapped for 7 to 9 hours. Your trade is just ranging. And then when the New York session starts, price rallies up. And if you're caught on the wrong side, you will either one of two things: lose your positions, or if you don't have stop losses, you'll lose your entire equity. So let's dive in and let me show you what I mean. So on this graph here, so I use an indicator. It marks out all the sessions for me, so I don't have to basically I don't have to mark out every section. It marks out every session for me and sets alerts for me to say the New York session has started, the session has started. Yeah, so anyways, what I've tended to see is that whenever there's a reversal, for me personally, I don't know whether it's for you also, whenever there's a reversal, it usually happens for me on the New York session, right? And the rally also usually happens on the New York session. And like I said, in the Asian or Tokyo session, you'll find that price just consolidates. So here's a consolidation, here's a consolidation. And so what I'm saying is that if you trade within this section, this area here, where the markets have just opened, or here in Africa, this would be, I think, close to 11 p.m. going forward, or around, yeah, 11 p.m. to about maybe 5 a.m., around that area. So spreads will be much higher and price just consolidates. And then if you are wrong, New York session opens and then the rally starts again. I personally prefer the New York session. So I would say the New York session is the best, since for starters, usually the reversals happen at the New York session. The rallies also happen at the New York session, right? And then, like we said, at the Asian session, we'll see a lot of consolidation. Let's just check out here. Here we see exactly again, the New York session killed a rally here. Tokyo, we consolidated within this area, which we had already seen the big move of the New York session. And then the New York session made this huge drop. And then what we saw in the Asian session is just a consolidation. And then in the New York session, we saw we're moving away from the Tokyo range, right? And then we start the rally and the reversal on the New York session. So, like I said, the New York session is the preferred session to be trading in. Let me just show you again. Again, the New York session started with this huge rally. Asian session consolidates. New York, we see huge rallies again. And basically, volatility is a trader's lifeblood. So you need the volatility that the New York session provides, because that's where all the money is. Obviously, it's in these huge movements that people make money. And then we see a consolidation in the Tokyo session. And then we see a reversal and a huge move. This is all in the New York session, by the way. We see a complete reversal and then a huge move and a continuation of this move in the New York session. And then when markets open on Sunday evening, we start with the Tokyo session, which might just be a consolidation, and then New York session starts. So it'll be consolidation in the Tokyo session, and then when the New York session starts, we'll see a continuation either to the downside, right, a huge rally down, or we'll see a reversal during the New York session.